Top 103 Jams encourages you to get out and vote November 3rd. On the phone with me right now is Rachel Casey with Community Assistance Council. Rachel, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Hey, glad to have you on the phone. We're going to talk about a little bit about homelessness here in South Kansas City. Tell us, first of all, though, about Community Assistance Council and what y'all do.
Community Assistance Council is the social services agency located in South Kansas City that provides a range of services from emergency rent and utilities assistance to food pantry to lots of referrals to all kinds of services. We do happy bottoms diapers, lots of things.
Yeah. So I see now y'all launching a campaign to help out homelessness on the south side of Kansas City. Tell me about how this came about.
Well, as you can imagine, with the job losses during the pandemic, we have a number of calls coming in that is more than our capacity in the best of times. But in the last few months, once all the moratorium on evictions has been lifted and the unemployment has ended, we are getting slammed here. We are South Kansas City's front line on homelessness prevention. So we're launching a campaign so our South Kansas City neighbors can help us help people who have lost jobs, who are facing possible eviction.
Yeah. So when they're going to help out, tell us about some of the things that y'all will be doing for the people out there who are dealing with homelessness or dealing with joblessness right now at this time.
Well, our main thing is to help them get through the hole they might have gotten into. Once they've lost a job, they've gotten 2 or 3 months behind on rent. So we're trying to help people get back on their feet. What we're seeing is a lot of them are able to have a job moving forward, but these last several months have been incredibly hard on them. Mm-hmm. And so we can provide a month or 2 or something to help them get out of that hole of rent, and they can get back on their feet moving forward. We're getting about 100 calls a week of brand new clients who've never sought assistance before.
Wow. How is that compared to, let's say, before the pandemic?
Before the pandemic, we would have had about half that number.
Wow. So Kansas City, they could use our help right now. How can one help the Community Assistance Council with this?
Anybody can go to www.cackc.org. All the information about us is right there. Right now, that homepage is about this campaign. We're calling it a home for the holidays because, as you can imagine, holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
And, so many people we are talking with every day are looking at possibly being evicted in the next month or 2. Can you imagine facing Thanksgiving, Christmas with not a home?
Yeah.
There are no homeless shelters in South Kansas City. Your whole life is maybe in the trunk of your car.
It's just something to think about right now as the people who are fortunate, who are getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We need to think about those who are going through this particular time. I really appreciate you sharing this information. And if those people who are looking for help, do they go to the same place as well?
They can go to the same place, or they can call us directly at 816-763-3277. Extension 108. That's our clearinghouse for the phone calls, so we can get back to people and say, okay, make sure that they are in our service area of essentially 85th Street South in South Kansas City, and we check their income guidelines, that they meet our income guidelines and our program requirements, and then we get them in the queue and see what funds we could use to help them. And, I can't imagine being in that situation, thank goodness, but we are asking people to still be patient because we're just getting slammed with calls and we're trying to help as many as we can.
All right. Well, hopefully we can help you out, Rachel, with this great cause. I appreciate your time. Rachel Casey with the Community Assistance Council. Thank you and stay safe out there, Rachel.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing the information. Every bit helps.